Hello all and welcome to this review for the yet to be released LEGO Speed Champions 77241 Too Fast and Furious Honda S2000 from Fast and Furious. It's Suki's car. And Suki's name is usually in the promotional material, so I'm surprised it's not here. But anyways, that's it. And yeah, so it's from that famous race with all the Japanese cars in Too Fast, Too Furious, where you've got Brian and his Nissan Skyline. Well, why am I forgetting that? This is the most famous car. Nissan Skyline, you got a Supra, and you've got the Honda S2000. So all these Japanese cars. What's cool though, I was rewatching the scene for a certain detail that I'll show you later. And while this is a right-hand drive, Brian was actually using like a left-hand drive car. So his was really a JDM, which is a Japanese domestic, for the Japanese domestic market. While even though Suki is Japanese and the whole thing is Japanese themed, this is actually made for the Western market. All right, so it's tough because the build is very good. I like it, and I think it's well realized. However, it's the final product, and you could see it. It's clear. You know what I'm going to talk about? It's the stickers. It's not even the fact that the stickers are like a hassle or tough. I think they even did a great job on that. The issue really is that the stickers are on their background does not match the color at all, not even close. And to the point where I feel kind of, not ripped off, but like very disappointed because this is like borderline false advertising. Right, we see it here. I'm realizing now is a render. This is not a picture of the actual car. At least I don't think it is because it's not at all the tone, the color tone of the sticker. So this would be a render, all of it's a render. You don't see it anywhere. You can tell that they're using stickers, but the color does match. And it's just too bad because the color doesn't match here at all. Not one bit, not one freaking bit. See, look at that. And to me, what adds like insult to injury, no, that's not the right way of saying it. But what makes it even more depressing is that LEGO actually went like one step further with this particular release. They actually gave us a lot of prints, a lot of cool prints and unique prints. So for instance, here, the reason why it doesn't match is because, well, you see this little like anime kind of character and you have her hair going continually here. See, this part here is a print. This is a sticker, because you can tell with the background, sticker, but that's a print. And now on the other side, because it's a mirrored effect, these are actually individual prints. So that's a print, that's a print. So we have 4 unique printed pieces on this car here, right? Of course, you have it also with the headlights are printed. This here is printed. And there will, oh yes, and you have printed pieces inside that we're gonna check a bit later. But it's just bad because you have these really cool intricate prints. They went all out for that. And yet it's just, in the end, it didn't help. It really didn't. If you just gave us stickers for these pieces instead, it would at least like given us some kind of match. I mean, it still would have looked ugly because the background doesn't match. But yeah, so it's just too bad. It's like one step forward and a one step back. All right, speaking of prints, I just realized this is also printed here, right? The windscreen. So yeah, in terms of building techniques, I feel we are so back. This reminds me a lot of the Lotus that we had a few years back. This is, we're way ahead of the Mercedes or the Ferrari or F40, I mean, and the Camaro of last year, which I felt were a bit uninspired. But this one's fun. This one has some cool building techniques. My favorite one would actually be the front here with these pieces here in the front, and they're held by a droid arm here. I think it's cool. And they don't move at all. It's just made to be in the perfect position. I'm just always impressed with this like spatial geometry that goes into making these cars. It's really fun to build. And even the stickers weren't much of a pain. I mean, I did my little trick with like adding the borders here, right? To make it look like it's going out, but you didn't need to do that. Especially since you have different like angles all throughout, and this doesn't follow. So I mean, you don't need to do what I usually do, right? Especially since this part's a print, so it's not like you have a chance of getting close to it. I mean, it already has its own border, so you could just use the stickers normally. Basically, honestly, if this was all stickers, it would have been better, or just have them match, right? The background, because it's fine. Yeah, but there's some cool pieces here. And then what I want to point out, we'll go inside. There's this printed piece here, and I'll show it to you. Here it is. At first I didn't know what it was because I had it upside down. Upside down, it looks like absolutely nothing. Like it's impossible to know what it is. But yeah, but it's like Suki's driving avatar. I'm not really sure what it adds to the driving experience, but it does, in the film, it does add. It's a way of conveying her emotions as you're seeing it. And there's it adds to the whole theme of the Japanese car, Japanese character, and the kind of neon Tokyo vibes, even though this is not Tokyo, that would be the film after that. But yeah, the interior is really fun too. I really love the use of this gaming controller for the seats. I think that's very inspired, very, very cool. Yeah, so as you saw, you get an extra print there, you get an extra printed piece that you have here. You get all these cool extra bits, like the microphone used for the gear shift. You have an extra one of that. You've got an extra one of that for the, like a detail of the engine piece is this roller blade here, and you have one there as well. And you even have up here, there is a dual molded pen piece that you have an extra piece of as well. There's lots of extra pieces. This is basically what you have as extra. And yeah, you can see with the hubcaps, you have a different design you could use. I think both are really, really cool. Both are unique. I think they're fun. I went for this one though. Speaking of the wheels, these are the dual molded types. So like I said, you could see where the budget goes and all the cool extra pieces. And like I said, with the prints. And that's just too bad because they really went out of their way, and it's just, in the end, it doesn't actually help. And that's just too bad. So yeah, so that's the review. I think it's a cool build. It's a nice car, but just the end result is just not great because of the lack of color matching. I'm gonna add this here, and there you go, that's the car. Yeah, this didn't come out yet. This comes out June 1st, but I was able to find it at a local store. All right, well, I wish you all the very best, guys, okay? Take care.